Hello children, how are you? And today I will teach you the fifth lesson in English. What is moral action? Written by M.K. Gandhi. M means Mohandas K. Karamachanda Gandhi. Who does not know Gandhiji? Everybody knows Gandhiji is worldwide famous in all the generation. He is very famous. He is evergreen, I can say. Now Gandhiji, you know that his history I learned from primary to 9th standard I learned in detail. Now Gandhiji, now firstly I would like to read about Mahatma Gandhiji. Mahatma Gandhi, by name of Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, born this month only, we celebrated only school teacher wise we celebrated, we did not call because of the situation children. Born October 2nd, 1869 in Porbandar, and he died January 30th, 1948 in Delhi, assassinated by Nathuram Godse after the independence. He was Indian lawyer, politician, social activist and writer who became the leader of the nationalist movement against the British rule of India. See, if you talk about a history, British ruled India over 200 years. From the beginning, you have learned in the first chapter of history, Siraj-ud-Dowla, Mir Qasim, Tipu Sultan, Hyder Ali, and Maratha leaders, Jhansi, Tantia Topi, and Nana Sahib, and many other leaders all fought. They took army and then fought with the British. Our army was very traditional. You have seen Mahabharata, Ramayana, Bahubali film, you have seen, that type of, we had that weapons, but British had all scientific modern weapons. So ours was very big army. British, because of, in the ship they brought only a small troop. Small troop defeated a big army, means imagine. Why it happened? It happened because they are highly advanced in science and technology. You are lagging behind. And many were killed. Many lakhs of the people. We know only some leaders. He was killed, Bhagat Singh was killed, Lala Lajpat Rai was killed. That we know because they are also patriots. Apart from these leaders, many common people also were killed in the battle which took place between Indians and British. And bloodshed happened. Many died, many injured. Is it not? When Gandhiji came to the picture, Gandhiji, he followed only two tools, ahimsa and non-violence, without bloodshed. How nicely he targeted British, and then with these tools, ahimsa means non-violence, and the satyagraha means fasting, he got the independence. So how great idea he had, noble idea, human, like that. So he has written, that book in the prison. Many times he was imprisoned by the British. In the prison he was not wasting time, he was writing the book. So he has written this moral action. What is moral action? Regarding that he has written, But before going to this teaching about moral action, I will teach you hard words in this lesson. Oppressor. I will read, you watch, listen properly the accent and pronunciation. Oppressor, penetrate, racialism, Saint Francis Xavier, Saint Teresa, pretentious, Wendell Phillips. No, this is all how to read you learned. Now next, here I will read the lesson. I will teach you the lesson. This lesson, what is moral action, is an article written by our father of the nation, Mahatma Gandhi, in which he tells us the difference between our moral and immoral acts, and that mere observance of customs does not make us moral people. Simply blindly following the moral action, moral values, it will become meaningless. When we follow it, then only it will become meaningful. Now, most of our actions are probably non-moral, as we normally act according to the prevailing conventions. Mere observance of customs and usage cannot properly be called morality. Moral action must spring from our own will. Will means heart. If you see a beggar, you should go and then give something. If anybody is struggling hard to get up or walk, if you go and then do help by your own heart, you feel and go help, that is moral action. That is from your heart you are doing. If we act mechanically, there is no moral content in our act. A messenger merely passing on a message does not make it a moral action. But if he does it with a sense of duty, then it becomes a moral action. Now next, an action performed without conscience or moral thought is a mechanical act, just like the performance of a machine. If we on the machine, automatically machine will on and then it will do work. If we off the switch, then it will be off. It will stop working. So like that, our action, moral action should not be like that. We are not like machine. We are human beings. Everything it should come from our heart. But if an action is done with a sense of duty and power of thought, then it is an intentional act. Our blind adherence to certain customs and traditions is conventional behavior. Our helping others without expecting any payment or even gratitude is a moral act. When we help children, we should not expect back whatever from them. Simply, we should help and then leave it. That is called moral action. Now, next, according to Gandhiji's view, when we care only for what our conscience says, then we can regard ourselves to have stepped on to the moral road. The belief that Gandhiji talks that God within us, the God of all, is the ever-present witness to all our acts. Right now, God will be observing, is it not, our action. So our conscience should permit to do good things and all. We should keep on doing good only. God will see. An action may become a moral act depending upon the intention of the doer. If a man feeds the poor out of genuine pity, then his action is a moral one. But if a man feeds the poor for winning prestige or to some selfish end, then his action is not moral. Example, politicians. Politicians today, they will come and distribute kit. Is it done? You see, no? The situation, this situation, then press will be there, photographer will be there, they will distribute for a few people, 1, 5 to 6, they will be ready. Then photo will be ready, and then reporters will be ready, then he will come and happily will distribute 1, 5 to 6. Then you say, okay, stop. Because in the TV channel, they show only 1 second or 2 seconds. For that, how much is required, that much only. After they will say, okay, my job is over, then you go. Whether the other kit and all distributed or not, he does not know. That is not moral action. We should not expect that advertisement or propaganda. No, we should not. If we really from our will help the needy people, that is moral action. That only Gandhiji says. Next, the action of the person who feeds the poor out of pity and with no selfish motive is a moral action. Next, the Greek king, you have heard, 8th century, I think you have learnt Alexander in history lesson. The Greek king Alexander has been described by the historians as great. Ashoka the Great, Akbar the Great, Alexander the Great. They say great. They are great. They say because they have done some achievement. Now here he is giving one example. Who? Mahatma Gandhiji is giving one example law about Alexander, Greek king Alexander the Great. During his conquest, he took his Greek language, culture, arts and manners to other countries. But when he went to all the countries, the intention behind that act was only conquest and fame. He wanted to become the ruler of the whole world. That was the intention. He took army. Along with that, he took many scholars. Greek language, culture, artist, all that. All scholars he took. In that way, that is moral action. What is not moral action? That is, he took number of more big army. Those people know, one after the other country, conquering, they all were killed or defeated, and then they were all wounded, and they were all fed up. They left the family for many years. This is not moral action, is it not? Why he did? Because he wanted to get the name and fame. That is not moral. So he can be termed great but not moral. Moral wise he is not moral. But great means he has done achievement. In that way he is great. One is positive means that one. Negative means many soldiers know they left the family, they fought and many died, many wounded, many starved without food and all. This is immoral. The criterion is that a moral act has to be done with good intention, without any fear or compulsion. Simple living would become moral when a wealthy person thinks of all the wants and misery in the world and feels that he should live with a plain, simple life and not one of ease and luxury. Next, an employer action of paying higher salaries to his employees will remain non-moral. If he pays just to retain them and sympathizes with them lest they leave him. Gandhiji quotes Shakespeare's love born out of the profit motive is no love. This is a statement I'll repeat. Gandhiji quotes Shakespeare's the statement. What is that? Love born out of the profit motive is no love. We should not have motive while loving. No, we will love your parents, is not with any intention, any purpose you love. No. You love, that is out of love only. To strengthen his argument that if honesty is practiced merely because it is the best policy, it cannot endure long. Children, one more. Daniel Webster was known for his great intellect and his sense of the heroic and the sublime. But once sold his intellectual integrity for a price. By a single mean act, he wiped out all his good deeds. See, you have kept on his intelligence, but he sold it. He worked for the money. He used that intelligence for money's sake. So he lost all his fame. It is difficult to judge the morality of a man's action because one cannot penetrate into the depths of his mind. Gandhiji says that no action done out of fear or compulsion can be called moral. If people rise early out of fear to rush to their jobs that if they are late, they may lose their job, then there is no morality in their act. Similarly, if people lead a simple and unpretentious life, if they have not the means to live otherwise, then they are not leading a moral life. If an employer treats his employees with respect for the fear that they might leave, then it is not a moral behavior. Like this. Children, to put it in a nutshell about this lesson summary, now I will listen properly I summarize. Mahatma Gandhiji said that just like action done with motive of material gain in this world is non-moral, the actions done for comfort and personal happiness in another world is also non-moral. An action becomes moral when it is done only for the sake of doing good. Gandhiji quoted the examples of two great saints to strengthen his comments. Number 1, Saint Francis Xavier always prayed fervently that his mind should always remain pure. For him, devotion to God was not for enjoying a higher seat after death. He prayed because it was man's duty to pray. In the same manner, secondly, Saint Teresa wanted people to serve God from love alone, without the fear of hell and temptation of heavenly bliss. For example, I tell you in Kala, Ayyo endre Surga, Ayya endare Surga, Yelo endare Naraka. If we talk good, then we will go to heaven. If we talk bad, we will go to hell. So, we will go to hell, no, so we should not talk. No, not like that. You have always refined language, good thought, and then behave. That is only bliss. Thus, Gandhiji says that we have to do moral action because it is the right thing to do and not because it gives either earthly or heavenly benefits. Next, Gandhiji said that it is not enough for a moral act to be done with good intention. It should also be done without compulsion, no force. You should voluntarily do things. Well, children, if people wake up early to go to work for the fear that they might lose job, then their action of waking up early is not a moral one. If people lead a plain and simple life because they cannot lead life in any other manner, then they are not leading a moral life. If an employer treats his employer with respect and pays them wages lest they leave him, then his action is not moral. Gandhiji, quoting all the above examples, said that for an act to be moral, it has to be free from fear and compulsion. Now next, so by this I am concluding this lesson. What is moral action? I am asking you children, what is moral action? I am asking you. So if you understood this lesson, definitely you will follow your life. Not compulsorily. It is no compulsion. Voluntarily you should do. You love your parents, help the needy people, help your parents also, and respect all elders, love youngsters and all. These are all the things, and also study well for your benefit. Don't think that I want to help my parents, they are getting good marks, not like that. I want to get good marks, I want to pass, I want to reach the goal. Without gold, life will be, brightness. Without brightness, a lamp will be there. If you lit, it will become bright, like that. So, goal is very, very important with morality. Okay. Now, I'll ask you a few questions. What is moral and non-moral action? Right, with examples. I'm sending you a question answer shortly, children, after this lesson. When you will go through that, you will understand clearly. What are some examples of moral Gandhiji has given? Third, Gandhiji mentions the name of Henry Clay as an example of moral, non-moral action. Likewise, you can write even Alexander. Hello? Now next, fourth one, why does Gandhiji say that moral action should be done without compulsion? Voluntary should do that action without compulsion. Now, all the good things from the Abraham Lincoln also you have learned how to be a good child or boy or girl. You have learned even moral action also. So many things, no, it gives all good ideas and all, values and all it is given. You should inculcate everything. You should follow children like that. I am sending you. And before that, one thing I want to tell you, read the textbook, children. If you read textbook, what will happen? You will improve your reading. You will learn accent and pronunciation. You will improve your reading skill. You will improve your language and spelling. Follow? Confident. You will get more confident that I have read, and also you will become familiar of the personalities what they are given. Okay. Shortly, I will send the question answer for this moral action. Now, by this part 1 English, I am completing, and this is all what, no, it's a difficult lessons only, all prose and poem, and then supplementary reading are all difficult only, but the part 2 is still more difficult, and also you should learn good English. Handwriting should be good, and while writing notes you should see the spelling mistakes, and avoid spelling mistakes, and neat presentation, evaluator expects. Okay, who will definitely, you people have public examination, 10th standard, no doubt, and then by now in the holidays or whatever it is, you should read not only textbook, you should read outer book also, children, some story books. Listen to the news, English news, so that listening also will make you to improve your language, English language. And also English is not only learning the textbook, outside also you will learn. English is international language. Okay? Wherever you will go, if you have English, you will survive. That you should know, children. So improve your language, talk English always, and then think also, and improve your language. It is good for you only. Now I completed book number 1, part 1 by this lesson, and next class after this holiday I'll start this part 2. Okay. Before that I'll be keep on sending questions, grammar, work and all. You copy and then be ready. Don't ignore anything, children. All of a sudden in the month of March and April they will conduct examination. Definitely examination is there, public, for you. So prepare. Till then, goodbye. Thank you.